This is why you need to log your data. Logging your data is equally as important as taking a trade and learning a strategy. And this is one thing that you should be taught right along with the fundamentals of trading, because this is very fundamental. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wickathon, man. And I got a video for traders who've been trading for a little while and still haven't made any money, or they're still not consistently profitable. How do you know if you'll ever be a profitable trader? Now, this is my first YouTube video. I'm dropping a banger off of the rip. I'm dropping value right off of the rip. I'm not even doing an intro video. I'm just going to put this out there, and whoever hears it, hears it. If you dig this video, subscribe for me, because I'm going to have a lot more value coming. All I'm dropping is value. All I'm going to be dropping is sauce. So how do you know if you'll ever be a profitable trader, right? The first thing that you will need is a log, is a trading log. There's literally apps that'll do this for you. You got Tradezilla, you got, I believe one is called VidTrades. There's a ton of platforms out there. I don't know the prices of them. I log my own trades. Even if you can't afford one of these platforms, you can log your own trades. You can log whether you bought or sold for the day. You can log what instrument you traded. You can log your P&L. You can log your reflection of the day. If you aren't logging your trades, you shouldn't be trading, because you have to treat this as a business, and businesses work off of data. Businesses know what their top seller is based off of data. They can guesstimate what will be their top seller during certain times of the year based off of their data. So with that being said, you have to have a trading log. You have to keep track of what you're doing in these markets every single day, because I'll tell you this, if I didn't have my trade log, I won't remember what I did in the markets last month at all. This is a trade, what you're seeing, this is a trade that I caught this morning. The way that I log my trades is I log them on Notion. Notion has a pretty simple interface. I have a simple template that I can share. I'll put it in the bio, and pretty much it'll allow me to put the date in, put what account I'm trading, put the instrument I'm trading, everything. I can adjust all of these, change them if I wanted to. I just have them set up to my standards and the settings that I like and the things that I like to keep track of. Now, these last 3 months trading, I've been fighting with sticking to my discipline, right? I'm going to be completely vulnerable right now. I'm going to be completely vulnerable in order to show you how to know if you will be profitable. And once you know that you can be profitable, there's no reason that you shouldn't be disciplined. So check this out, right? This is the month of October, and I already have all of the math done, but the first thing is you want to do, if you're keeping track of your P&L and you're being completely honest on there, you want to add up all of the profits that you made for the month. You want to take your percentages, your dollar signs, however you keep track of them. I prefer percentages. I don't like to think in dollar signs, because I could gain 1% on a $100 account and that could be $1, or I could have $1 million account and that could be 10,000. Understand what I'm saying? So you want to add up your P&L, okay? So I added up all of these green numbers. I already have the numbers written out for you. And for October, I had gotten 19.64% in profits in the totality of October, right? But in October, I also had 18.24% losses. Now, if you look at this, it looks like I stayed disciplined for the first week or so of October. But towards the end of October, I started getting a little bit too comfortable. I started to not be so disciplined, right? If we take the negatives and the positives and we add them up, I was only in profit 1.4% in October. 1.4%. Now, like I said, on $1 million account, that might be $10,000. On a $100 account, that might be $1. But should I have been disciplined this whole month? If I hadn't lost 3%, if I would have just stopped at 1% for this day, if I hadn't lost 4.5% and I just stopped at 1% for this day, if I hadn't lost 2% and I had just stopped at 1% for this day, I would have been 9% in profit if I had stayed disciplined and not lost any more than my rules say I should. 9% profit in the month. That's enough to pass any challenge out there. That's enough on your own account. That's enough money to pay some type of bill, right? I want to show you guys another example of this. I'm going to go to my November trade log. So my November trade log, you can see there's a lot of red in here. There's a whole lot of red in November's trade log. In fact, there's only 6 days where I was green in the whole November. If you add up my green days in November, I would be up 12.89%. Now, if we add up my red, it's about 25.19% in the red, right? But had I stayed disciplined, and I only took 1% losses on each one of these losses, even though I had only won 6 days, came out in profit 6 days out of this whole month, I would only be down 0.1%, which is pretty much break even, had I stayed disciplined. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days out of this month, and only won 6 days out of this month. And those 6 days covered 13 days worth of losses. I would have only been down 0.1%. Damn near break even had I stayed disciplined, right? Now, if you have your data logged out like this, if you have all of your data put together in one spot where you can just look at it and tweak your data and say, if I would have done this, or if I do this in the future, then I should come out positive for this month. I shouldn't have came out negative 10% for this month. I shouldn't have blown that challenge. This is why you need to log your data. Logging your data is equally as important as taking a trade and learning a strategy. And this is one thing that you should be taught right along with the fundamentals of trading, because this is very fundamental. Now I'm going to go to December, and this is going to be the last thing that I show, right? December. In the month of December, I stopped trading early, but if we add up my 5 green days, I was up 14.81% in total. Now, if we add up my 6 red days, I lost 18.73%. So I came out of the month of November negative 3.92%. Had I stayed disciplined to 1% losses, I would be up 8.81%. Now you can do the math for yourself. I already have the math written out, but I would be up 8.81% had I not taken a 4% loss and a 4.5% loss back to back. If I would have just stuck to a 1% loss, if I hadn't taken a 3.25% loss, had I just taken a 1% loss, a negative 4.7% day. Had I just taken a 1% loss, this month would have came out profitable. Now, if you're keeping track, October would have been a profitable month. November would have been a break-even month, but going into December and finishing off December, I would have came out in profits as well. So in the last 3 months, I should be in big profits. My account shouldn't be negative. My overall trading experience of the past 3 months shouldn't be negative, but it is. And that's because of these negative 4% days, these negative 3% days. That's because of not staying disciplined. So looking at this log going into 2024, I know for a fact that I can be a profitable trader. When people say you're still doing that trading stuff, you haven't made any money on that yet, I look at my data and I say, okay, I know for a fact I can make money. It's just a battle within myself. But I'll tell you this, the battle within yourself becomes a lot easier when you have numbers to back it up. When you are completely honest, when you're logging your trades every single day, and you can go back a couple months, you can go back the whole year, however long you've been logging your trades, and say, dang, okay, I would have been profitable this month if I stayed disciplined. You add it all up, dang, I would have came out net this for the whole year had I stayed disciplined for the whole year. And we're in the beginning of 2024. So it's time to analyze yourself. It's time to analyze your trading and make those tweaks and make those adjustments so that you can achieve your goals with trading. I know for a fact I can achieve my goals because of exactly what I just showed you here. This is something that I haven't seen anybody show on YouTube. I haven't seen any mentor do or teach their students. This is something that I went in and analyzed myself with. I analyzed the way that I trade by looking at these numbers. I analyzed my future with trading by looking at my past with trading. And this is what you must do. If you want to, do it every week. If you want to, do it every month. But you will always be able to find something. As long as you're keeping a detailed journal, you will always be able to find something that you can improve on. And that's about all I got. The next YouTube video, I'm gonna be dropping more value. I'm gonna be dropping more bangers. I just wanna do something that nobody is on YouTube doing. I watch a lot of traders, and there's a lot of things that I want them to talk about that they never talk about. So I'm gonna talk about them now. So if you want more value, go ahead and subscribe to Wickathon, man. My real name is Zay. This is my first video, so my real name is Zay, but I call myself Wickathon when I'm in the market. It's just the trader in me. It's not the gambler in me. It's my alter ego. It's the mentality that I step into when I step into the ring of trying to extract profits from the market. They say the bodies of the candles tell the story and the wicks do the damage. So you put 2 and 2 together, man. And I'm gonna get with y'all next time. Y'all stay great, stay blessed, and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.